right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. Yeah. remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Hoping my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Whoever my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Whoever my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Whoever my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Whoever my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Whoever my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Whoever my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this pull out the store. They run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high. I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all. I'm on a high. I can play this song back. I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash that like button, sub to the channel, and if you're new and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and I make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we got Music Mondays on Monday. Y'all see the topic. This was recommended from the Goodfellas meeting last night. Now this isn't the one that's officially I think that's floating around on YouTube. I think that one's with Clark Kent and everybody, but this is just a list of the top 10 best sneakers according to Complex. We got the people who did the list, and I mean, I feel like me and Dunks reacted to this before last year, and it was just a different ball game. But y'all see the topic, and I'm gonna let my homie go ahead and properly introduce himself.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, man? I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I can't really say it was an exciting day because we all kind of knew, what was up with these gratitudes. You have more than enough chances to get them even before the official drop day. So I'm sure even still, you can go get them right now. So, still congrats to the people who did pick them up. Congrats, Polo. Congrats to anybody else who did get them. I secured a pair myself.
Congratulations to yourself, my brother.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, I secured that pair at Hibbett, but I didn't read the fine print and missed them. But still, like I say, it was nothing to even stress about, lose no sleep about, because honestly, you can still get them, and I'm sure you can still go get them if you want. Yo, what's going on?
So did your brother end up just going on and securing his pair? Because remember you was
no, he didn't get them. I think he said he's just gonna wait on the foams.
Oh, the eggplant? Pause.
No, the black foams that's coming.
Oh, the anthracites.
Yeah.
Those are coming next week. Okay.
Yeah. I think he said he's gonna wait on those. But just say still not a bad cop. Either way, can't go wrong.
Yeah, this is true. It'll be the third time they dropped those anthracites. I think originally it was 07, and also they did it again. I want to say in 2017. No, probably even 2020. It was 2007 and then 2020. Ironically, 2023. Yeah, now coming out in 2023.
So a 13-year gap, then a 3-year gap.
Mm-hmm. Why I don't know.
Yeah, right. I should have just did another 13-year gap if that was it.
Needless to say, if you see how I'm able to spit this information to you verbatim off the top of my head, it's because I shot the video yesterday.
No. Yeah, no issue with that, but I'm just saying
it's still lingering, and everybody.
We're gonna get a lot of foams in 2024, I believe.
I just need those Galaxy foams, and I am Gucci, man.
No eggplants.
I got those,
Okay.
I don't need a fresh pause. Yeah. I don't need a fresh pair though.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm sure. Foams aren't something that's just really worn by you on a daily, you know?
Nope. And I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I can't preach this enough, and you should pass this on to your brother as well. If you haven't had on the foam in a while, either you finna take a long time breaking it in, or you need to stop. Don't waste no time and go a half size up. I don't care who you are, go half size up because yes, you will fit that true to size, but that shoe there's it almost looks like it feels indestructible. The best way I can describe it. I don't
So
see how the
it
hell you
kind
can put
of,
that.
so you said it kind of like retains its shape until you just wear it constantly until you just break it in, pretty much.
It's gonna take you about 2 years to break that sucker in,
Nah,
bro. I
two
give my
years.
right hand.
Woo!
I give my right
Hey,
hand.
count me out with the foams. I'm cool off
It's a
that.
tight. It when I tell you the joints, back me up if you got a pair of foams. Somebody, these joints are unforgiving. I don't see how they play basketball in them. I really don't. Like Jordans, you can see
I
like
mean, sometimes I'm starting to feel like basketball, the actual basketball issued version and the GR versions have differences in them. You know what I'm saying? Like
I wouldn't be surprised. I
I
get what you're
feel
saying.
like the basketball issue ones, like with foams, like they have. I would feel like they have more, maybe like more padding, but it's more soft padding. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Whereas like a GR, they're just gonna give you like just standard shoe padding just to say, hey, you got some type of support so you don't just fall over and break your ankle. You know?
I feel like I'm not saying they don't do that, but I feel like they shouldn't do that because what if that? Who is it? What if it's that person that's truly buying a shoe for basketball purposes? You
But
know?
like I say, you'll never know unless you actually get a player exclusive, pair of not just say foams, just any shoe that that you can get on the player side and on the on the general release side.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like you won't know. Like I said, you don't know what if the foams you got are the same as the ones Penny played in or not. And like I said, until you get his pair, and I guarantee you, honestly, if you did have like his pair or just a player pair and your pair, I guarantee you're gonna see the differences and kind of feel the difference in between the two. I feel like also player pair will be probably like a bit lighter.
I would assume so. Um, Fun fact. Glad you brought up that these are the pennies, but originally these were originally first made for Scottie Pippen, but it never made it to him.
Yeah,
And
he went up tempo mode.
well, the story goes, and I don't know if this is true, is the person who designed the shoe was on their way to show Scottie Pippen and let him try it out in XYZ, but en route he somehow ended up hanging out with Penny Hardaway, and Penny Hardaway saw it in the guy's bag and he said, "Hey, yeah," he put them on. So yeah, I want these to be mine, and it became. I don't know. That's a story. If it's a lie,
Yeah,
that's what floats around. And also, the first person to actually wear the phones was actually Mike Bibby. Another fun fact, but it was not his
you
shoe.
know, Baby got those grilled. Which
Yeah,
ones is he got?
it wasn't his. It wasn't labeled his shoe, but he was the first person to wear them and play in them.
Hmm.
Another fun fact. But yeah, yeah. It's some of these stories. I don't know if it's like. I mean, it would just be nice to hear them from the actual like horse's mouth, so to speak. Sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, and those like aren't really like lock and key secrets. Like something that's gotta be like gate kept. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's just sneaker history.
Hmm. Let me hit the chat real quick, and then we're gonna get on tonight's topic. We're going over Complex's list of the top 10 best Jordans. Also, gonna pull up the poll that I did earlier. If you cop the gratitude Jordan 11s or not, and then also somebody was hating, so I went on and put that on the community board as well. I don't know if he was really hating or not, but I mean, he caught me right when I was like going out the door to go pick up my pair because like basically he made some, and I'll show him my screen in a second. He basically said something along the lines of like he has all these shoes but never has them in hand. I'm like, bro, I do. It's just that by the time I get my stuff in hand, everybody don't got them, and I'm not mad at this, but everybody don't got them early already. So you know what I mean? Like if you checking out the channel
Mhm.
after my stuff, I'm like you really truly just want to hear me talk about the shoe. So I respect that. But yeah, let's see what we got in the building real quick. Sorry about that, but I did share that with the Sold Out Discord. It is pinned up at the top, and it is free to sign up. Great sneaker community over there that me and Dunks is slowly building, slowly but surely. But if you like sneakers and just in good general talk. We talk music, we talk a little
Mhm.
bit of sports, a little bit of everything. Sign up, man. Uh, that's $3.99. That's the lowest we can get it. Let's see who I got in the building. We got Kwame says, "Yo, what's good? What up, Kwame?"
Yo,
We got Emery Black in the building says, "Yo, what up, Emery?"
yo,
No Hype in the building with the salute. What up, No Hype?
what's going on?
What up, y'all fellas? Smash that like button coming on in up in here. Let's see. Man with the kick says, "Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble." Salutes to the chat. Divine Photos in the building says, "What's up? What up, Divine?"
Yo,
Kwame 85 Divine got some salutes from Manny. No Hype says Manny salute. No Hype says my area is cooked. Okay. So I'm assuming he's saying his 11s. I'm gonna be honest. I think if you do a little bit of footwork tomorrow in my area, you may have to go to several different Foot Lockers and or JD Sports. I feel like you're gonna be able to get them because I know JD Sports did theirs first, but when I blog, I'm gonna do my very, 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 very best to drop the blog tomorrow. When I picked them up, I did vlog it. So if the camera and everything's working right, I'm gonna save it tonight and do my very best to get it uploaded and drop it out tomorrow because I definitely got a lot of videos coming next week anyway. But
I feel like between every like retail store, foot store, I feel like they've got at least 150 pair between each store, and that's a lot. That's actually a lot.
for each size, that's a lot. You know what I mean?
And for each size, you think they got that much?
I
mean, as a whole,
yeah. I mean,
that's still a lot if you think about it. You know,
for each size, that's not a lot though.
No, they don't. I'm not saying they have 150 for each size. I'm saying as a whole, they got in a bulk. They got 150.
I'm saying in a bulk, you're saying they got 150 divided by like the sizes, right?
Yeah, by each size, they got a certain amount of pair.
Yeah, but I mean, like if you break that down, then it's only really like what 20, 40 pairs per size, you know?
Well, I mean, they don't need 100 each. They don't need 100 pair each size. I mean, nobody's walking in there. Hey, let me get 15 pairs of this shoe.
I think it's one per customer. Then once you come back to like the next day, then you good. It's a free for all. But it's called quote unquote leftover data.
Let's just even say if they did 50 per 50.
I was gonna say they did at least about 35 to 40 per because they know it's gonna sell.
Yeah, fair 40. Let's say 40 per size up to a size 12. You know, obviously they got the full family.
I'm curious, not to cut you off. I'm curious if they can place like their own like like they get the standard shipment, but when this type of stuff, I'm like, I wonder if they can go off like, hey, in our store we sell this size the most and this size the most. Can we get more of those and less of that? You know, spread it out that way.
Well, I mean that would be kind of like, they kind of be like biased because they would be like they're gonna really just kind of cater to one size, and one day or one Christmas season, it could be an influx of a different certain size, and now they're stuck with, like I say, if obviously let's just use not 10s. That's obviously one of the most popular sizes across the board on any shoe. So obviously they say our 10s sell the most every time, you know. So let's just say this year, 8 that will sell size 8 or was selling better for them, you know. So now they're stuck with 300 pair of 10s, you know, while they only got, let's say, 108, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, I get what they're saying, yeah, but they'll be kind of biased to sizing, you know.
This is true. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure how they would handle it, but I mean, I would assume
there's no really certain demographic to say, oh yeah, this part of America has.
I was feeling it
was size 12, you know.
And this is my thing too, and we were talking about this in the Goodfellas meeting last night. Is just because people be saying if a shoe sits for few hours is a brick. I don't know about you, but I remember back in the day, and I was telling the Goodfellas this is if the shoes I remember when shoes would drop on a Tuesday, you could wait till Saturday or Friday to go get them. You know, you could wait till you got paid and go get them. You just had to get them within like a week.
That was as far as the issue went. You just had to wait till you got paid, pretty much, you know?
Yeah, pretty much, because everybody wasn't used to paying that price for those shoes, and some of us still aren't. And I don't blame them because it is, like I said, first thing I tell people, this is an expensive hobby, you know? I've ripped for me, for anybody. I don't care what you make, hell, you know what I mean? Because all you're gonna do, whatever you make, you're gonna try for that next level shoe that you really, really want, in my opinion. So
Yeah. Speaking of the next, has anybody signed up for the Powerpuff Girl Dunks? I know Undefeated was doing their raffle. I think it's supposed to actually end tonight.
mm,
Um, so I think actually I have the link. I'll go back to it and put it in the
share the
Goodfellas.
yeah,
I mean,
share the
in the Discord. I'm sorry.
share the
Um,
wealth, my brother.
yeah, yeah. Like I said, I didn't think because nobody's really talking about it. So I didn't think it was really put out there like that. But yeah, I'll for sure find that link again and put it. They're on Undefeated, and it goes all the way from obviously from adult down to your preschool. So if anybody has like some little nieces, it'll be for sure be a nice little gift for your little niece or even nephew. If they
Yeah, I think it'd be good for the kiddos, man.
yeah, yeah, of course, of course.
That's just me where I'm at with them.
Hmm.
Let's see where we leave off. It says Kwame says, "What up, everybody?"
Yep.
What up, Kwame? Divine Photo says, honestly, when it comes to complex sneakers, judges they need to stop bringing these.
I don't even like really read the complex ones because I already know it's gonna become,
Yeah, he
like
said. Yeah, he said, stop bringing these rappers and mix it up and let Brandon Dunn and the other guy be a judge. They bring balance and not all about the hype. And then yeah, I think somebody was telling me too, and I haven't watched the actual complex when they were saying like they was arguing over a shoe that was only 300 pairs and it was pretty much a friends and family only. And I'm like, I don't think, in my opinion on that, you can't put shoes that came out that's like that limited 300 pairs and that's friends and family. The average Joe Schmo not finna get that shoe. And that's honestly when I share my screen. That's what I was basically telling him. I'm the Joe Schmo guy, man. I'm like, I'm I'm on the ground with all the people that's you know what I'm saying? Like we
oh
don't
yeah, we all in the I'm sorry, I'm just looking for that link. But yeah,
do your
we're
thing.
all like that, like
Yeah. So and that was my whole thing is like, cool. I don't think if a shoe is that limited and the only way you're gonna get it is a whole bunch of money, or you're just really tied in with like you. I don't know Jim Jones, bro. And even if I did, I don't. This is my thing. Even if I did, I don't think that he would hook me up. You know what I mean?
you know.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he's got a whole lot of homeboys on that list, that tier list, before it gets to me. If I'm even that cool with him, right? That's just my thing. But I agree with Devon. Like, I don't know who the judges. Honestly, I don't see why Trinidad James not on the part of the. Yeah, they should be Brandon Dunn. It should be Trinidad James, and then throw somebody else in the mix. You know what I mean? Like, but to
Yeah.
me, I don't know if it's because Trinidad don't want to do it or what. But I think Trinidad, believe it or not, he is the guy that I think will bring the perfect balance where he can
Well,
argue.
yeah, I feel like like maybe with him, he feels like he already has a platform where he does that. So like even though it's still all under that
Umbrella,
complex,
yeah,
he just feels like it's like he's just doing his job just on a big. I don't know,
yeah.
So
Um,
it's like you don't want to have to go, work from pretty much you don't want to have to go work at Burger King, then go jump right at working at McDonald's.
yeah, this is
It's like
true.
doing the same thing.
True. No hype says resellers and everyone picking up. EA was there when finish line open and no extra pairs. Oh, so people was whatever was left over because some of them it's after 5 o'clock. After 5 p.m. is free game. Some people make you wait till the next day, and I remember back in the day, and I'm probably telling my age where it used to be after if you didn't get there by 3 p.m. to get the shoe, it went to whoever was next in line that wanted them.
Sheesh, yeah. Hey,
Now it's five. Now I think it's five. But yeah, that's what. And someone will literally just form a line. Like the resellers will. I've been in the line with the resellers before. Whenever I was chasing those Jordan 1, I'm pretty sure it was the Jordan 1 Chicago's I was chasing, where I tried to put in all that footwork.
mhm.
It was the reimagined Chicago joints.
Oh yeah, and that
Yeah,
was just last year.
yeah, and I think I was in the line with that. And then I remember somebody in the Discord was like, "Man, Jay, just go home, dog. Man, it is what it is." You know what I mean? Like, and to keep it 100, they was right, man. If you really want them, you're gonna do what you got to do, because these guys are like, you know what I'm saying. You think you're gonna be the first one, somebody's still beating you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The people that do this on a regular. You know what I'm saying? LeBron says, if you look at it, most rappers are all about hype kicks and not casual shoes. Yes, most them. There are a few rapper sneakerheads, but for the most, some just like, okay, whatever, what's the newest hottest thing? Let me put that on. You know what I mean? Call it a
Mhm.
day. Let's see. Man with the Kick says Facts Divine and one rapper and sneaker designer would be dope. Yeah, I think a sneaker designer too, but I feel like they wouldn't even know where sneaker designer plus actual sneakerhead, totally two different things.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know about, I get where you coming from, Manny, but I'm like, maybe one rapper who's really a true sneakerhead, but I want somebody where it's like, it can't be Khaled because he's gonna be biased. You know what I mean? He said if we up there, hell, we'll never get through the list. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He thinks they're all the shoes are dope, which is nothing wrong with that. You know, Henry the Kick says, go up a size on the phone posit. Trust. He said, trust. Shish tight. He's not lying. It is super fucking tight. Like I said, just if your brother's gonna go for him,
I
I
mean, is it? I mean, as in super tight, as in like width wise, or like
length, length,
yeah, length
length,
wise.
length, not
Jeez,
width,
boss.
length. So I'm talking about like pause, but like you put your foot in there, like when you put that, it's gonna beat your toe, gonna feel like this in that jink, and you try
Yeah,
to stretch it, it's not gonna, it ain't
because
gonna
it's like they're hard, like almost like a hard little cap over
pause,
it. Yeah,
pause. But
yeah.
yeah, basically. So yeah, I'm telling you now, I have,
Because the bigger sizes, it like kind of like balls in the front pause, but then like on the smaller sizes, it's like a little slant almost.
yeah, you the adult sizes,
Hmm.
it ain't no curve.
Hmm.
You put your, trust me. You if he go true to size, just when you hang out with him, hey, let me try him on. I guarantee him, like, I know exactly what they're talking about. And I'm telling you, don't be me when I bought my. I'm like, I'm gonna stretch him out. I'm gonna just wear him more, bro.
The
I'm gonna tell
shooter
you,
in them.
yeah. Look, I wore them joints at work the first time when I first got them. When I tell you, I was at the desk like, hey, no, I can't do it, bro. Effort, they don't have to say something to me because I couldn't. You know what I mean? Like, if you walking, you cool. If you moving, you cool. But you
But
can't
when
just,
their feet sit there and just be stationary, and their butts,
hey,
that
your
blood
feet gonna
start
be doing this
circulating, that
joint.
blood start circulating.
Yeah, your feet gonna be like, bro, what the, it's gonna be literally like throbbing. Pause. You know what I mean? But
Jeez, yeah. Well, I'm
yeah,
cool on foams anyway, so.
just tell them, hey, whatever, just general conversation. Hey, if you're gonna go for a half size up. Although if I remember the type of person he is, he probably still gonna do what he want to do. But you just be like, when he get him, just be like, and he hit you, and man, he's doing blah blah. You're gonna be like, yeah, I told you so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just say I told you so and keep it moving. Um, John B in the building says I normally a size 12, but for the foam I have to wear a 13 because they narrow.
Sheesh.
I said I have yet to meet somebody. I am the only person that's wearing true to size, and the only reason I can fit my joints better now, which they are still tight. I told y'all during like when things shut down in 2020, and then like I couldn't bulk, like I lost weight, and believe it or not, I do believe it. When you do lose weight, your shoe size does go down. So like I'm low key could probably be more closer to like a 9.5 now, but there's some, but still with them foams, it fits perfectly. So I'm like, that's how I know that obviously I had to cut some weight.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. Kwame says the foams are so stiff they feel like they made to last a lifetime. I'm trying to tell. Hey, if I show you my joints, bro, you like, hey, you ain't wear them like what one time? They look brand new. Like you, unless you actively playing ball in them, I don't see how you can tear them up. 100. Devon says at
Like, if
man.
you ever see that guy with just them beat up foams, stay away from him. you
Yeah,
know,
because ain't no telling what the heck he did to
and how
get him.
long
Like,
he been wearing them, what he's done in them.
yep,
If you see the guy with the beat up foams, stay away.
exactly. Devon says at Manny, when you bring Jim Jones and Yachty, what do you expect? Of course, they will pick the hype they can get easily.
Yeah,
Complex.
exactly,
Yep.
exactly. I agree with that.
Yeah, that you can't. Yeah, you can't bring no like Yachty. You can't bring on there because his. If their collection is through the roof. I'm not saying we shouldn't value their opinion, but they're on a different level of collecting than we are. Um, get some true Joe Schmoes up there that still go through the same thing. And I know these guys probably can get the hook up more than us, but it should be a Joe Smo up there. I feel like
Well, you
like
gotta think at a certain point now when, especially not so much Jimmy, but with Yachty, when you now have your own shoe, you look at things different now.
Right.
So his opinion is gonna be different because now he's at that status of where I have a deal with Nike, you know. So all this basic stuff is is kind of like past me, you know. I can
Right.
literally walk into Nike and just, hey, I'm taking this home, you know.
Right.
So yeah, those little small GRs and stuff like that don't really, don't really do anything for him, you know.
Right. Says Complex should do a thing when they make a fan a part of the judge. That's what I'm saying. I agree. They should make a fan do something where they have a fan come up there to help truly argue and you know what I mean, go through the list.
Hmm.
And help kind of debunk and explain why. Because some of their reason is just like they just be like just cause, you know what I mean, like which some of it is, but like some of that you can use a little bit of the storytelling behind it to really say, like you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Emery Black says it was Mike Bibby and Mike or Miles Salmon, Arizona, and Miles Salmon, Arizona. Okay, so those were the first one who wore. Oh, you're saying Miles? His name is Miles. Yeah. So those were the first two to wear the phones, right? I'm sure that's what he means. The Slayer in the building says, "What up, gang?" Manny says, "What's up, Slayer?" Slayer says, "Manny 100." Nav in the building. We said, Slayer says, "Why do I feel Complex let a blind man pick them shoes? Complex gonna get it wrong, I bet." Um, they never get it right to keep it 100. Like I said, I think me and Dunks have done something like this very similar before. And I'm pretty sure when we go through the top 10 real quick, which we're gonna get to it, it ain't gonna take us long, I'm sure. I guarantee you when we get to the nitty gritty, yeah, because I know for a fact, just off memory, number 10 is a Jordan 1 black and whites, which is aka the Jordan 1 Pandas. I'm sorry, they don't make my list. You know what I mean? Sorry.
Oh, I didn't even think about that when I did my list.
Exactly. I was gonna
Oh,
go.
are you talking about this list that they made like 6 months ago? That
No,
mid-year list?
no, this is updated. This list is
Well, I'm saying,
from
but the one that they made the mid-year, I remember we did, and they
yeah.
had those on there.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. I'm gonna
Yeah,
share
it's
my
that
screen on
mid-year
this
one, and
one.
then now here we are, the second quarter of the year, though the
Yep,
last end of the year,
yep,
and now they're coming with the rest of it.
yeah,
Okay.
yep. So pretty much that's what it is. Let me read through the rest of the chat real quick, and then I am gonna go over the poll tonight as well, and then we're gonna go over this list that I got up on the screen. Appreciate y'all patient and kicking it with us. Devon says, I guess every shoe is because he says show, but he means shoe is a brick because nothing is selling out anymore. It shouldn't be out there. And I was gonna say this too. I think I didn't finish it out. I remember when if a shoe sell out in a week, that's still considered good. You know what I mean? Like in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Like
I saw the perfect. I'm sorry, I saw the perfect comment about these 11s, but finish what you're gonna say, and I think this will kind of help with the 11s.
all I'm saying is like I just remember back in the day, like if a shoe dropped on a Tuesday, if it's long as that joint sold out by like next Tuesday, pretty much I thought Jordan Brand counted that as a W. You know what I mean? In my
Yeah,
opinion, that don't mean it's a break to me. It just means
yeah,
people
no,
got
exactly.
people got lives, and you have some stuff become before this. You may have to wait a week. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Do you want to eat and feed your family this week, or do you want to spend $230 on some Jordans that's pretty much
And,
don't mean nothing if they get damaged,
yeah,
or they're not
and
gonna be worth that 230 anyway because nobody don't want to give you that for it.
right, and I'm just gonna say this. That 230 could be the difference between like how well your family eat that. Sure, it's not gonna be the best of meals, but with 230, you can buy enough
Two
food.
thirty, you eating pretty good. If you're spending that much on groceries, especially for obviously family size matters too. But
Yeah, if you
if
spending
it's
that
just
a
the
week,
average family size, 230 feeding that family pretty good.
think about it. And that's probably they going to grocery shopping every 2 weeks. That's
That's what I'm
easily
saying.
six.
Two
That's
thirty is feeding that family pretty well.
yeah, that's almost a 500 piece. You know
That's
what I
what I'm
mean?
saying. So, and like I say, but the issue I feel with these, and just with a lot of shoes, and specifically with these 11s too, is I feel like these 11s, the cool grays were kind of like the last shot for the 11 hype, and people only really hyped those because at that time people still had the extra money to spend,
Mm-hmm.
and now here we come, almost 2 years later now, people don't got the money like that.
Yeah, and then they want to raise the joint 230.
Exactly. So I'm saying, yeah, back then, yeah, if these things would have dropped. 2 years ago, even a year and a half ago, even a year ago, I feel like that. Yeah, they would have probably. They did good regardless, but I feel like they would have probably been an instant seller almost, kind of.
I don't know about you, bro, but when I saw that 230 joint, it, like made my I jumped.
Yeah, nah. I mean,
I'm gonna
you
speak
got
my I'm speaking to myself. Like, damn,
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I was like, man, I went on and said, let me just go and pay everything now, and
Hmm.
whatever I got left over, which I'm good. But I was like, damn, like,
Hmm.
and yeah, I was like 200. That's an extra 30. You know what I mean? I know it don't sound like a lot, but hell,
No, no, man. What? Listen, they did it. I mean, you got hit with it twice, pretty
yeah,
much. They did it to you with the years, and then it would go again with the phones. Only
bro.
this time, I mean, I'm sorry, with the gratitudes. Only this time, it was in the price and not the shipping, because the price on the was already there on my years.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Everybody, this anything else you picking up for? No, there's nothing else I'm picking up for the rest of the year.
Yeah, though, yeah, the year over.
Yeah,
Ah, yeah, the year over, pretty much.
yeah, it's over for me because, bro, like, no, I'm like, I don't plan. I don't even. Don't ask me what my next
Still got
pickup
what?
is.
We still got what?
2 weeks,
It's about 2 weeks left in the year. 14, 15 more days left.
technically three, because this week coming up is gonna be the second week, and then third, fourth. So technically three, but I'm gonna say if you're gonna count tomorrow, or if you're gonna start Monday to count it off, that's when it's gonna be. So it's gonna be right there.
Hmm.
Yep. We'll see for sure. Let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. Mine says, Red That one says, it's amazing. Resellers and hype beasts call everything bricks, but hype a girl shoe Powerpuff Dunks. I don't. I'm saying they're gonna do good, but I don't think like the true sneakerhead probably ain't gonna want. You know what I mean? Like
What's that?
the Powerpuff Dunks.
Oh yeah, nah. Like yeah, the true sneakerhead, yeah, isn't gonna go for that. But but like you say, yeah, the people that want them for resale and all that, of course. Oh yeah, it's gonna be something that they're gonna
My
eat up.
opinion,
Hopefully, the undefeated site is gonna be ready for them.
I just think it's too like in my opinion on that shoe. I just think it's a little gimmicky, a little too
Yeah.
gimmicky for me.
Hmm.
Too
Hmm.
gimmicky.
Hmm.
For me personally.
I mean, for sure, I went for them. If I hit either one of them, I think I'm gonna gift it to my girl for Christmas. Because I just mainly just went for the two that I know that she would like. I went for
Gotcha.
the I think the pink pair and the green pair because green is her favorite color. So
Yeah, like if I had a boo, then yeah, I probably if I'd be like, all right, cool, because I like anybody I ever talk to. That's one thing. Once they find out I'm in sneakers, I want some shoes. So like it's always a good
mhm.
stocking stuffer, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, so I can see that. John B says, "How are the Born and Raisers and Udos not in the top 10?" Okay, cool. I definitely need to watch this joint because that's crazy.
mhm.
Yeah, I say at least the Born Udos. I can see how they can make it slightly outside of the list, but the Born and Raisers got to make it. Probably talking too much for my list, but I'm just saying they
I
got to make
mean, I just sat here quietly, but
it. I'm saying they, and you know what I'm saying, man. They got to make
trust
it.
me,
Bro.
yeah, that's why I just stayed out of that one because I don't want to, you know,
Yeah, they got to make it.
I don't want to crack. I don't want to say anything too much.
Right. Let's see. Manu the Kick says, and brick news, more brick news on the way back to you, Polo and Dunks. Manny says, pause. Divine Photo says, Matt Walty should
I
be a
mean,
judge too.
if you want to be saying like Brixton, or if you want to be calling things Brixton, that would be for sure. That I'm on my year 5 is the Dawn. That would for sure be.
They low key, they still available right
That's
now.
what I'm saying. They still got they obviously got the small size, like I think it was like a 3.5 to a 5 left on sneakers. But like we talked about before, I can't remember exactly which one it was, but like you said, nobody wants to pay damn near 300 for a size 3. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously,
It's a bit
like
much.
why am I gonna pay the same price for my son's shoe that you know that I
Yeah.
want to pay for? You know what I'm saying? For your little kid, why am I gonna pay that 230 for the same size I'm paying for my size 11? Pretty much, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let me hit the chat real quick again. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Man with the Kick says pause. Matt Welty should be a judge, says Divine Photos. Man with the Kick says Mayor also. I can see Mayor being on there. Divine Photos. Mayor has a collection though through the roof, so it would say I would say no to that. I can see where he wouldn't be biased because I mean he has. I mean I don't know. I think
He has honest pair though, you know.
yeah, I think he could be. Yeah, I think he could be a contender for a judge.
Mhm.
But I can see where Divine Photos is saying basically like if homie, he could be too biased because he got access to everything too. But he claims he never pays.
Yeah,
He claims he's never paid resale for a shoe ever. Is what he said.
but I'm sure his growth was organic, you know.
Yeah, true. Let me hit this real quick. Looks like we got a new subscriber in the building. Says
Oh,
MURKED 909. Don't want to try to pronounce that, but appreciate that, homie. Definitely. I think Mayor could be a good contender. I know Trinidad James got to be on there. Manny says smash the like button, bing bong. Let's see. Kwame says adult size 11s are going off Nike right now.
yeah, they're gone. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can't call these a bricks when the Dons did way worse than these 11s.
Exactly.
At least I mean, the adult sizes, I guess, for the most part, sold out too. But they kind of did theirs like an extent, like more of an extended, because they went all the way up until the three and a half in male size, in adult sizing, or women's sizing.
Yeah.
Whereas with the gratitudes, it was only up to that sevens men.
Got you. True. Okay.
I feel like if they would have done that, they probably would be in the same situation now.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. I'll put it like that. Let's see. Devon says Clark Kent, I would keep on there because he sometimes can be understanding of different brands. Okay. Man with the Kick says DJ Clark Kent and Mayor have similar collections. That's why I mentioned them. Okay, cool. Like I said, I can see that. I can see both ways. Devon says some people are starting to come around to the Year Dawn pair. Yeah, slowly.
I never was against them. I actually favor those, like I say, because I feel like the detail sticks out more.
Yeah, true. I can see that. But let's see what they got on at least for their top 10 for the Jordans this year. You know what I'm saying? This isn't all the sneakers, so I guess but still, this is just for the Jordans only, which I mean, case in point. So number 10, they have the Air Jordan black and white. Like Dunk said, right? I personally even forgot this joint even dropped. If I'm gonna keep it 100, I personally forgot it dropped, and I'm gonna just leave it there. But they were low key calling these the Pandas, but they did drop February 15th. So February of this year for 200 rings, 200 of those. I ain't got no 200 for you on those black and white, bro. Keep it 100. I ain't gonna look on the resale market. And the judges, by the way, on this one was a Zach Dubosky, as Van Fallenstein, Mike DeFastino, which these are probably people that just work behind the scenes. This one had Brandon Dunn on the list and Matt Walty that went through this top 10 that we're going through real quick. So this one is kind of different from the ones that we seen on the actual YouTube. Number 9, they have the Air Jordan 1 Next Chapter, which those are the Spider-Man 2 joints dunks, just in case if you aren't looking on the live.
Yeah, nah, but yeah, I know which one they are.
So they dropped May 20.
I forgot about those two.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think these are worthy to put on here. Number 8, right? And I'm going through it kind of quickly, but we'll pick back up. It says Union, LA, and the Bethany Beauties, which is the collab for his wife, and the Air Jordan 1 joint, that joint that looked like a zipper going across the side.
Well, the Bethany Beauties were the thicker sole ones, right?
Nah, that's just the regular joint.
This is the collab. That's right. Yeah, the Bethany Beauty times Union. That's right.
Yeah,
so I remember they did too.
Yeah, they did do a thicker version too. Whoever bought them, hey, more power to you. But and I hope that was for the ladies. But to each his own. But yeah, that zipper joint drop. They got that at number 8. That
they would have done it like in a low. It would make more sense.
Probably.
Now, actually, I don't know. I think I saw that they're not done with that.
What you mean?
They're gonna do that again with the Union. think I saw it somewhere. Or like I
Count
said,
me out.
maybe it could have been like kind of like a custom, but it looked good. It looked good, but like I said, and it made sense that it would be something that a colorway that they would drop. So like I say, I think that we're gonna see that same style here again next year or 2025.
Maybe, maybe. So that was number 8. That dropped on August 24th, 2023. So this one I actually can agree that it should be somewhere at least in the top 10. I'm not gonna say top 5, but
Because Union does do their thing, and they can get it right.
yeah.
You know.
But the next one they have for number 7 is the Air Jordan 12 Cherries. Um, I feel like that this one definitely does should make the list.
And I feel like it's in a good spot too.
Oh, for number 7, you think so?
hmm
Yeah,
I put it in that 5, 6, 7 spot for sure.
yeah. Of course, 12s they sold out, I'm sure, but like the hood, no disrespect, but the hood gravitate to those real quickly, more than the actual, like, I guess, quote unquote, the more modern day sneakerheads, right? You
hmm
know, like I think I keep pushing us, like, keep moving the goalposts as far as getting to the OG status, but we getting there, which ain't a bad thing, because we go down memory lane real quick. So number 6 on the list, ironically, right? They have the Air Jordan 11 Gratitudes. Thoughts
Um,
for number 6, the
say,
Gratitude
like I
11.
say, I don't think. Yeah, it's in that 5, 6, 7 spot.
It's
It's a good
definitely
place
in the
for it.
top. I'm probably talking too much again, but it's definitely in the top 5 list, dog.
Okay.
You seen them? I showed you what they look like.
Yeah, but I seen them, but I'm not gonna. I want to say they're top 5.
I can't wait to do this list with you because we're gonna do it. If we don't do, yeah, plan on doing it next Saturday. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna go ahead and knock it out. Me and Duff's gonna do the top 5 sneakers of 2023. We're gonna put up I'm gonna pull up like a little. I got the questions. We'll label it out and put it up on the screen or whatever. We're gonna do that one. I'm very curious how that's gonna go.
I say, I just feel like for me, making it in that top 5 spot would have putting the actual original release out, that ballistic nylon.
Yeah, this is true. But maybe,
That's what I'm saying.
they were.
It's still in that 5, 6, 7. I still gave it that. I'm saying to put in that and to be in that top 5 up, it needed to be that original nylon that they had.
But they're trying to up the quality on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I guess so. Why not call these instead of, because hopefully we don't ever see it, but we can. Why don't we just all go ahead and settle and call these the reimagined 11s?
I can't settle for that.
I'm just so before they try to do something like that.
Yeah,
We can go ahead and say that.
yeah, true. Number 5 on the list, they have the Year and Air Jordan 5, and I don't think there's no specific colorway. They have the Done colorway up, but I'm pretty sure this is probably an either or, in my opinion. How impactful would you say these 5s have been?
I say that's 5, 6, 7 spot is a good spot for all of those, and it can be argued in which placement you want to place them. Because obviously personal opinion and favoritism is going to play a heavy part in that. But I feel like those 3 in those specific spots are good, and like I say, it's debatable on which placement they are.
Right, true. And you know how we're gonna do it. Pretty much, you're gonna send me. You don't tell me what order you got your stuff in. Just send me a list, and then I'm pretty much going to pretty much compare what I have and what you have, and I'm gonna just load them all up underneath the bottom of like the little board I got up, and then we'll discuss on. Then you'll let me know as we go through the live what you got for
This is
number
third
5.
annual, right?
Huh?
This is the third one, right? This is our third one.
I believe so. I feel like we've done. I know we did one last year for sure. That was
fun. We did one the first year too.
Okay, cool. Then not. We've been honestly, time really goes by quickly on this sometimes, man. And that's why I said, really, you can't even. That's why you have to be somewhat consistent. Number 4 on the list, they have the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low Olive. I don't know, man.
I don't feel like Travis made the list this year. That's
Oh,
just my opinion.
from the
That's just,
dumpster.
hey,
Hey,
yeah, and that's a hard one for me to say. Pause. That's a hard statement for me. But
that's what I'm saying.
Travis didn't
Like,
make the list this year.
I'm the mind blown emoji right now. Like, what the hell? Wow,
Travis didn't make. Yeah, he didn't make the list for me this year. At least,
wow.
he didn't put anything out worth it this year to me. Like I say, I've already told everybody knows how I felt about the Goffs. So no,
I
that
don't count
already.
the I don't count the golfs in my opinion, man.
Yeah. Then what? We only have the olives, right? The Goffs and the olives.
I believe so.
So, like I said, and the olives, they're cool, but they're no reverse mochas or no, fragments or no OGs. So,
Right.
I
Right.
mean, they're just, like I said, I still feel like if they would have done it with the Phantoms closing that his Lowe's, series, it would have been better,
Yeah.
But like I say, the olives, they're cool, but like I say, they're just not. He got 4 other ones better.
Yeah. I'm not gonna argue it, so
Mm-hmm.
is it even worth like an honor? No, we don't need to talk too much. We'll just leave it there.
Yeah, let's not talk too much.
Let's not go too far. Yeah, I don't talk too much. Let's see. Let me read through some of the chats real quick. Let's see. Manny says DJ Clark and Mayor Collections. We read that one. Said, I think Divine Photo says some people are starting to come. Read that one. Kwame says I remember skipping the Panda one. He's laughing. Manny with the kick says, heck no, gratitude number 8 on my list. So he's saying he got his more up. The thing is, they're definitely gonna be on somebody's list. I don't think Manny got them. He talking about the gratitude. Oh, I think I don't know if Manny caught them or not.
I'm saying, did you even get them, Manny?
Yeah, he may. I mean, if you got the Concords though,
and if you got the original DMPs, which I'm sure at this point not a lot of people have them, or if they do, they're not in the best condition.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say if you don't, for me, what did it for me was I got the DMP 6s. I wanted that's a little set. I would like, it's nice to have
the 6s came out in 2020, right?
Yes, sir. I believe
something like that.
Then 2021, I think they were produced. I think they produced them in 2020, but they didn't drop them until 2021, or it could be vice versa. Who knows? I got to double check.
So then they just finished it out with the DMP 11s or gratitude.
Whatever year they dropped them. If it was 2020, they should have hit us with these right here, these updated DMP joints, and the next year, like 2021 or 2022 or whatever years it was. You know what I mean? I feel like they did wait a little too long. I don't know if it takes longer, just at a third, but yeah.
I mean, because they had 3 years and they dropped 3 different 11s in the holidays during that time. What would have made it different than you guys could have just
they did the cherry
DMPs right after you guys did the 6s.
Right. That's what they should have did. But they had did the cherry 11s. They did those. I forgot what the other one was called, but I hated this one because it had the eyelids, the shoestring lids had the Jordan wrote around.
The
I hate that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I absolutely positively hate that shoe with the passion. Like, yeah, I don't even think
they call them the memorials or something like that.
Nah, it was something else. Like, it ain't even work. It's to me, and I know some.
Jubilees.
Yeah, the Jubilees, and yeah, you can keep that, bro.
Yeah. So they get the cherries, the Jubilees, and prior to the cherries, it was what the Cool Grays, right?
Yeah, Cool Grays.
So so it was the cherries, the Jubilees.
Cool Gray. Yeah, the Cool Gray 11s. My bad, I said 9.
Yeah. So it was the cherries, Jubilees, and then what? We had one more. Or was that it? Right? The cherries, Jubilees, and then these.
Yeah, the Cool Gray. Yeah. That was it. Let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. Manuel Kick says that's a good spot for the Among Year 5. Okay, cool. I can agree.
Those 3 spots I feel are debatable.
Yeah, I don't know about if it makes 5. I'm gonna say if it don't make in the 5s, it's definitely gonna be at least an honorable mention. So yeah, it's gonna be talked about either way. That one you can't.
Yeah, for sure. Of course, I feel like it is too.
Okay, cool. So let's hit what they got for number three. J Balvin Air Jordan 3. I low key kind of forgot about this one in my opinion, but I do remember the impact on what because everybody was trying to go for him. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. So this one, I feel like, and again, don't want to talk too much, but even though I borderline forgot about it, now I need to go back to the drawing board on my list. You know
You
what I'm
know, it's
saying?
funny, and that's I was just telling my boy at work because I was telling him my list, and like I mean, like it's funny what you just said because that's how I told him. I said I didn't base my list off the things that came out that everybody liked. I based my list off the impact that the shoe made in the culture. That's how I based my list. You know,
You can't help but bring up impact. Like
that's how I based my list. I'm like I'm going off the impact it
I
made,
don't
like
want to.
how it
I'm
changed things. You know.
I'm gonna try to do a 50-50. But it's hard not to think impact too, because these, even though I forgot him,
And
but I'm like, you
even
know,
though my list is done and I'm hearing this, nothing about my list has changed after hearing this.
oh, I thought you was gonna say you're gonna have to go back to the drawing board, bro.
Nothing
But,
about my list has changed.
yeah, so we'll see. So that's number three, the J Balvin joints. I low key am the black colorway of this shoe is supposed to be coming out next year. They're not considering what I've seen that's supposed to be coming out so far. I'm not mad at them now, you know.
You know what? I feel like if they should have done that tab, it should have been like more of a heat type thing. You know, like you remember how like those well I think it was the Civilist dunks that came out. They were like heat treated, so like as you wore them, the color showed. So
Oh,
I feel like they should have done this with the back tabs. Like as you wear them, you get like that rainbow effect. Then when you obviously when you take them off, it just goes back to clear.
oh, like a mood swing
Yeah,
type.
yeah, like that. That would have made it like for sure. It would have already had that uniqueness, but to do something like that would have really made it a unique J Balvin type deal. You know?
Yeah, true, true. Let me hit the chat real quick. Manuel the Kick says Travis Air Jordan 1 Low Olives top three.
Well, I mean, already in that top three realm, so we only got two more, which I'm pretty sure we all know what's number one.
Nah, but the olives wasn't there in the top three though. Um, let's see. He says, let's see. Frankie Bang Bang in the building says, ho ho boys.
Yo,
What up? What up? Kwame says, I think the olive top three, they still looking clean. Okay. Let's see. Manuel Kick says bang bang 100. Divine Photo says I can agree with that. Okay, says Frankie Bang Bang says Manny with the kicks. Let's see. We got Kwame says what up, Frankie. Frankie Bang Bang says what up, Kwame. Okay, cool. Everybody just showing love. So number two slot, they have the Air Jordan 3 White Cement Reimagines.
mhm.
Thoughts?
Yeah, it's a good spot for it.
I don't know if I know number two, but
Number
definitely,
two now, but top five for sure. Let's
yeah.
just say that.
Yeah, most definitely. So I see we got some similarities in the list already. We're just kind of getting things warmed up for next Saturday, man, because you know how it's gonna go. But I think we're gonna be pretty chill with it. You
Yeah.
know, nothing
Mhm.
like super serious. And then number one, you know,
Say it. I know it's gonna sting. Probably coming out. Pause. It's gonna sting for you to have to say that, but we all know what number one is, and that's gonna be pretty much across the board any list that you get.
why? But it is the Nike SB Jordan 4. Why?
You know why? For obvious reasons.
No, I don't know why. Y'all gonna have to
Well, for
educate.
one, already it's a four, so that's gonna give it kind of like that kind of like little benefit, and then two, it's kind of like it's an SB, and like I say, a lot of this is you got to think from, especially for me and you, coming from growing up coming from being a skater to just transition your love for for shoes up until your adulthood,
It's so plain Jane.
and I feel like it's not a very first entry level colorway they should have done. They could have done a way better colorway, like out the gates, and like put themselves so far ahead of the game. Like
Yeah,
they could have done the Black Cats first. They would have put them so like if they would have done that, I don't even think these J Balvins would have been talked about.
This is true. And then one thing I don't like, and I think this is finally what's taking me where I didn't really give them a second look or even try to go for them. I think I tried to go for your size or something, but that shoe was just hard to cop.
Yeah,
But the wings where they got the eyelids, which is the top of the wing,
it's rubber.
it's rubber, but it's green, but the rest of the wing is white. Why not do the whole joint green?
Or just leave it all white.
Yeah, pick one. I feel like they should have did the whole joint green, but they missed that spot, and that's why I think
it makes sense that they should have dropped it now, like when it's around Christmas, because it looks like a Christmas shoe.
I was but not Christmas vibes. I was gonna say like a peppermint, like you know what I mean, like
which is still like Christmassy vibes, you know.
Yeah, that's why. That's another thing too. Is like I'm not the biggest fan of peppermints. Will I eat them while they're around? And I'm just gonna say it that way because I'm definitely not gonna say what you really do with them. Will I like partake in some if you have them like they're like mints? Yes, but like
if they're on the table, I'll grab a few.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But saying I don't want it on my clothing.
Yeah, I'll grab 2 or 3 and have them in my pocket. Like, you know.
Yeah, I could be biased. You know what I mean? Maybe. Let's see. Devon says cement threes should be number 1 in my opinion. So he thinks the white cement should be number 3.
I mean, you gotta think though, if you want to be really for real, like about the whole thing. If you really want to think about it, the threes really did kind of carry 2023 as for Jordan. You know, the threes they kind of. I mean, it was for sure probably the best release, one of the best releases for Jordan 2023.
I'm trying to think, like, now I'm trying to think deep into it. Like, is it really? Like, I mean, I know it was impactful, yeah.
I think the only other things that I could say that would have probably done it for like just in the Jordan series with no like special type of like collab outside of it just being solely Jordan. I would say it will probably be like the playoff 8s. Those are probably like the next best thing that would have held Jordan.
Did we get the playoff 8s? We got the playoff 8s, but when did we get the playoff 13? Wasn't that this year?
We got those this year too, right?
I think I'm gonna double check. Let me double check that.
But let's say those didn't even cross my mind either. They didn't. Let's say I feel like the 8s would have been more impactful though.
Let me see when those playoff 13s drop. Like, hold on, because it's gonna bother me too. I have to look it up. Playoff 13. I'm almost positive it was in 20.
I'm sure they probably dropped early last year or very very late 2020.
Yeah,
2022. I'm sorry.
Let me check. Hold on. I'm gonna go to StockX. They usually had a production date on their home. Jordan 13 playoff. I'm very, very curious. Yep, 2023. That's when they dropped. I remember like had to be like February.
They were cool, but I don't think they were
February.
They were the 8s, you know. They weren't or those reimagined 3s, you know.
Yeah. So that
nobody's even talking about the reimagined Royals.
Oh God. Oh, speaking of which, in the mall vlog, I'm gonna do my very best to drop that joint tomorrow, everybody. The Royal Reimagines, I saw them at 2 different stores, like Foot Locker and JD Sports got them.
What about the Crap Force?
I know what you're talking about.
I saw those in
the
store.
green joints.
Yeah, I saw those in store.
So I think not Foot Locker had them, but JD had them. One of them stores had them. I went to 3 different stores. I want to say I don't think it was Foot Locker. If it wasn't JD, it was Champs, which Champs is basically Foot Locker too. So
I saw this post too where it was a JD. I don't know exactly where it was because it's just like a photo somebody took. But JD Sports had the gratitudes out like on display prior to today. I'm assuming it's because they really wanted to push themselves, you know. Like, hey, we got these, you know, so
take them
all. Available full family size, you know.
Right, take them all.
Yeah, exactly.
Take them the fuck all.
Like, and
Um,
imagine if they over order, if they overhype,
I'm
their sales.
wondering. I'm wondering, is it like a limit, or can they just pick how many? I'm curious how that go.
Yeah, and like I said, like we talked about before, I wonder, do they have like let's just say, like a shoe menu, that they can choose through, or do they just like, nope, you're getting them. I don't care if you want them or not, I don't
Yeah,
care if you don't want to deal with the headache.
I'm curious how the contract goes. But seriously, I know they're gonna obviously any. If you're trying to keep that contract, I'm pretty sure um they probably want at least like the most hypest things they can get.
And you know what? I could have literally today. I had two options. I could have literally like not be lazy and went like 5 minutes up the street and got them like from the physical Hibbett location, or like I said, I chose the sneakers route, But it was just I just didn't want to even take the chance of dealing with that headache.
Right.
Because I already know there's gonna be people out there. I already know, but apparently the guy that I know that works at that location, he says that there's like still some left. So I don't know.
We shall see.
Mhm.
Um, so I mean, if you just chilling, it ain't
I
gonna hurt.
mean, if I ever, like I say, decide, like, I will obviously will have to be within this week, or maybe, yeah, probably within this week. If I want to decide I want to go grab Jordan a pair, I'm sure I can go get some.
Yeah. Let me in the chat. Man with the Kick says Facts, Kwame Divine, and SB Jordan 4s might be sneaker of the year 2023. I don't want to fathom that.
I mean,
I know it ain't, it's majority rules. I get it. I know that's what you're trying to get at, the nice way.
mhm.
Um, Devon says it's because they put SB on the back tab. Why it's number one? I don't care. They put the Nike Air on there. It's just I don't think it's number one worthy.
For it to be number one shoe, I don't even see enough people wearing it.
Thank you.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
yeah.
Like I don't even see enough people wearing it for it to be number
And
one.
to be
Which
honest,
I can get it if you want to do it from the creative standpoint, then in that case you should put J Balvin as number one. If you want to do it from saying it's creative, it's something different, then you should put the J Balvin's as number one. If you're going from a standpoint like that, because
right?
that's not really doing nothing different from because Nike owns both companies, so it's not really doing anything different.
Did we get some Khaled's this year?
Man, he got some calories this year.
Which ones? Don't
Did we
say
get no, the fives were last year. I'm sorry.
the fives were last year. Yeah. Did we get some Khaled's this year? I don't remember. I think the fives was last year.
Yeah, nah, I'm thinking about the I'm on my years. I'm sorry because they were
Okay.
compared.
Yeah.
But nah, we didn't get any calories this year.
Okay. Kind of weird.
I think that he would have tanked anyway if he would have tanked because you already had the J Balvin's coming. You had the I'm on my years coming, so he would have had no place in this year's, Like I said,
Yeah.
especially when you can say who you gonna compare how J Balvin's shoes look, compared to like I say what I'm on my year can do, and then all Khaled got is a pink shoe with "We the Best" on the back.
Yeah.
you know,
I wasn't impressed with the
because
Khaled.
we know Balvin will push the boundaries. We know Amama is gonna push the boundaries and try to give you like the best quality, best experience with the shoe that money can get you, for at an affordable price point,
Right. I was
So
thinking probably because I was thinking that the reason I think Cali had a shoe is because he took J Balvin. He was a part of the J Balvin ad, basically.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
still like I say, I don't know who I dislike more in that situation. Do I dislike Balvin more for thinking that Khaled is important enough for you to take your shoes off right there and give them to him, or do I dislike Khaled more for just standing there and let that grown man do that?
Yeah, I
You
would.
know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
was just an awkward, weird
Hey, you
situation.
don't know who.
Like that was
Yeah.
like you couldn't just keep yours on and be like, "Hey, I will get you a pair." Like I personally want to bring them to you.
I would have took my joints off, not for him.
Like I want to. See, this is a real brother, right? Khaled, shut up.
I said it's an ad, bro. You know that joint's an
And what
ad.
if I'm not? Was it Khaled like pretending to play golf?
I
Like he
think
was
so.
trying to. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
I
you
think
already
that
knew.
I think
You
that's
already
what they were
knew.
doing. I think they was at a golf joint.
You knew he was there. You knew he was coming. So don't try to act surprised that you didn't know. Like he just popped up on you.
It's acting, bro.
Because
You
it's
right
like that,
there.
I'm sure like Khaled is probably in a remote private location.
I would
So
never want to watch some of these ads with you, like how we was chilling back in the day all the
yeah,
time,
man,
where
I'm just
we
saying, bro.
like
Like
your first natural reaction. I'm already picturing like I know things have changed over the years, but some tells me if anything,
no, my critique is still the same.
I must say some tells me if anything, it's just gotten worse. Like
You know what I'm saying? Like, why you gonna try to set that whole thing up? Like, for one,
you
like you
just
didn't
hate.
know he was
Keep
like
in
you didn't
mind,
know he was
everybody.
gonna do that.
Hey, Dunks hates Khaled in general, not like as a person, but just in general, like his
Yeah,
advertising.
like he's not. I mean, he's a good businessman, but just how he does with his business is sloppy and all. It's like he don't take it serious. Like you got blessed with like things that most of us would, can only dream of. And it's like you just like don't even take it serious. I don't
Right.
know. That's just how I see about this
I think
situation.
he takes it serious, but he's so gimmicky with it. But I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
if he feel it works, it works.
You don't have to be that 100 with it at all times. You
Right.
can have a little like mystery to it.
Yeah, this has some shit. Like that when they showed that second part of Complex Go sneaker shopping with Khaled, and he was at his own store in Florida that he got open up now, which he got a retail joint. But
Oh, when he brought all those kids in and said, "Get whatever you want," when they
yeah,
were when they were literally getting GRs.
yeah,
That's not get whatever you want.
I'm pretty sure it was get whatever you want, but before the camera got cut on, it was like within this list.
Oh yeah, of course, exactly.
Because you saw he had some hype shoes up on display.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because if you're saying get whatever you want, hey man, I'm going for give me those up there.
Yeah, give me those up there. But some tell me those are a one of one, or simply just a display. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you can't; those aren't for sale. So I wouldn't even be surprised if it's just one shoe.
I don't
For
see how he has so many. Because aren't the olive pair? I mean, not the olive, but the pearl pair or oyster pair of his. They're friends and family, right? Supposedly.
one of them is I forgot which
So, but
one.
in his store, he had so many of them. Like if
Yeah,
they're friends and family, like how come you got them sitting out with the GR salmon pair?
some of them friends probably didn't want
Or they really aren't friends
them.
and family. You just want people to pay that extra price for the same shoe.
True,
If
true,
you want to have the F&F sitting by the GRs.
right. Let me read through the article. I mean, let me read through the chat real quick. It says, Devon says it's because they put SB on him. Man with the kicks got the finger in the skull. Devon says, I don't see people wearing the J Balvin's like that. I have yet to see a pair in
Exactly.
person
I
too.
said all these shoes, like I said, that are being hyped. I'm not seeing in the wild.
Yeah, I know you. That's my thing. If people see me out and about, if I don't have my Yeezy slides on, I'm telling you, you gonna catch me. I'm wearing my joint. I
Yeah, of course,
talk
of
to
course.
cool. So like even at the Foot Locker joint, I could tell when I was vlogging there, homie recognized what shoes I was rocking. And then
Which what?
the Jordan 1 trophy rooms is what I had on, right?
Yee.
Right.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to be typical.
Ah,
I didn't want to
my
be
boy.
typical.
Look at this guy. He up in
And
some,
so like
he up
low
in some
key,
fuego to go pick up some
yeah, I
GR.
had got, chilling. And then so I went in there, but he had the Travis Scott 4s on the blue joints. I was like,
Yeah.
and he
Speaking of that, I got a picture of those actually. I caught a guy in a working in them in UPS, and those shits are look like they've been to Astro World.
I'm gonna just say this though. My pair look like I ain't gonna say they look like they've been to Astro World, but it looked like they was on their way to visit. Because
They've been struck by a meteor and everything.
mine ain't went that far, but like they does shoe does the quality on
Sure,
it.
that suede isn't like the best.
No, it is horrible. Like the first wear a line you're gonna see in the toe box, bro. Like And I'm like, bro, I don't even be moving like that in these joints to be like this. I need to put a shoe tree in them to try to stretch that
Oh
joint out.
yeah, because that and like that toe box starting to crease up and stuff, huh?
Oh, it's big. That was off one wear, blue stains. And I looked at homies today too. Same concept, and I wouldn't be surprised if he hadn't had them long.
Mhm.
That's another shoe. They need to do another. They need to go ahead and just drop us that purple pair that we really want. Pick one to be like a fans and family, and pick the other one to be like for us, like because there's like a purple pair with the white sole. There's a purple pair with the black sole.
Brown, yeah. And
Yeah,
they have the chocolate pair.
yeah. So that's my thing. Like pick one. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
For sure. Let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. Kwame says, unless Khaled is Khaled threes, nobody's gonna want them. This is true because I would like those Khaled threes. Let's see. SISA says, what up, all? What up, SISA? What up? Kwame says the quality on the Khaled fives is definitely nice though. And then
Yeah.
Manny Kick says, trophy rooms, Air Jordan ones is fire.
So I'm saying.
Yeah, I want to just be, sometimes it's you gotta
You
wear
got the
your
blue laces in?
No, I don't got that's the friends and family pair allegedly.
Oh, like you can't just go get those blue laces.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
But
if I
some
wanted
people, I mean, you probably obviously it's not going to be those because I'm sure if they are selling them, they probably want $100 for a pair of laces. But
right.
I'm sure you can go get a damn near replacement color.
Yeah, true. So we'll see how that goes. Manny with a kick says SISA salute. Kwame says what's good, SISA. Okay, cool, man. So we just went through that list. We're coming up on it's like been an hour and 28 minutes. Let's talk these polls that I kind of saved to the end, pause. That I posted for the gratitudes for the numbers, and then we're gonna be wrapping things up for tonight, man. We're right on schedule, man. So I put out a poll earlier. Says, did you catch the W on the Air Jordan 11 gratitudes? So looks like 49% said yes. So that's pretty much majority of us at that point. 22% said no, and then it looks like 28% said they're just gonna stick with their Concords.
I like how you like word like your poll like answers. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because I think like I try to look at all. I don't. You barely.
Like that's a very nice way to say like I'd rather just stick with like the Concords. Like that's something like kind of like out of there that you
It's a sneakerhead thing, though.
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying and like I say, you see clearly that 28% is clearly coming from obviously sneakerheads.
Yeah, that's a sneakerhead. It's like they looking at him like, and to be honest, this also could be easily say got the 2006 DMP.
But like I say, I was just gonna say you can't really say that because not a lot of people can say that they got them, and like I said, and if they do, like I said earlier, guarantee you about 70% of those who do got them guarantee you that they're not in in conditions to be worn very long.
True.
And that's even with them never probably being worn.
That's just not never wearing the shoe is just as worse.
I'm saying, yeah.
Is not just beating the shoe to shit. It's not wearing it can make it worse.
Guarantee that 2006 pair at this point is no good all the way around. Yellowing wise, wearability,
I need to fix my P-Rod joints. I need to go to the hardware store and get the glue on the joint. I'm gonna get the actual like the little suave joint.
And it's funny. Me and my girl were in Ross maybe a couple weeks back, and I don't know if I'm sure we all been in Ross,
Yeah.
And, they have that little random, all the little miscellaneous, just random ass like just items and stuff you can buy, So I was just in there and I randomly just stumbled upon some shoe goo.
Oh,
that's yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh shit, I haven't seen this shit in at least 10 years.
I would say 20.
Shoe goo, yo.
Shit, probably almost at least 15. You mean?
I had something like $3 for. I think it was like $3. I was like, man, this shit probably expired. This shit probably don't even work anymore.
Yeah, that's a one joint. If you get it, I'm gonna say whatever it sticks to, it Yeah, it's stuck. So I highly recommend if you do have it.
I didn't get it. I should have got it, man.
My mom had bought me some.
Yeah, I remember.
But I'm gonna just say this: use it with gloves on, bro. Like I know it, even if you think you're gonna be careful, just use it with
It's
gloves.
messy, but it's effective.
Pause. But yeah, that's
Yeah, pause.
I mean, yeah, definitely pause. Oh,
Shoe
yeah, Shugu, definitely the old stuff. Man. Divine Photo says the Gratitudes are going to restock. Don't be surprised.
I mean,
I'm
sure,
not. Yeah, I'm not gonna be surprised.
I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be about what you say, maybe mid-January.
Maybe.
Or you think they'll let January go? Because technically we're supposed to be getting the reimagined breads, right? Or have those been pushed back to February?
I won't be surprised. I don't know if they've been pushed back, but I won't be surprised if they are pushed back.
Yeah.
To keep it 100, you know what I mean? Like I won't be surprised. Because I could see them restocking this toward the end of January because it's about to be, end of January is pretty much tax season. It's game plan. People going.
They want to try to get that last little push out of them that they can.
Yep.
I'm sure. I say we probably see a restock twice.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised for sure. Let's see. Pretty much upcoming releases. We kind of already touched on that. We got the Powerpuff Girls coming up. We got the Anthracite Foam Pods coming up.
And who is that fucking? I don't even know. What is it? Alex?
Yeah, that's the Air. I know what you're talking about because I shot a video on it. It's the Air Force One joints you're talking about, right? The white and black joints.
Like what I say, we're gonna start seeing a lot more of this Air Force One basic collab stuff.
I had no idea who the hell they was.
Me either. I don't even know what Alex is.
I had to look them up. It's basically like a high brand fashion brand.
They didn't do anything. All they did was put that little number stuff on the back tab and put a little metal.
I call them the Drake 2.0s type of, you know what I mean? Like
fake 2.0s.
I'm saying because at least Drake did give you like the heart joints on the toes.
And the I love you forever type shit,
Yeah, it's heart part on the toes, pause. But you know what I'm saying? But at least they gave you that on the shoe. But this one is like, bro, it's like no disrespect.
It's just the Travis. It's just the Travis again.
I'm gonna say, hey, it's something we could
just put some little stamp on there that you can easily wipe off.
Yeah, I'm like, you could have did this for
fun.
I'm
sure it's gonna have the same SKU and everything.
Only thing too that I would say, not only because of that little writing they did on the back heel, which is BS. On the back of the normal Air Force Ones, it's that Nike Air. Like the Nike check joint, Nike, But on this one, it's just a Nike check on the back. That's it.
So is it like indented, right?
Yeah,
it's thrown in.
Yeah, and then they want 155. The Drake's was 160. They want 155 for Air Force One.
Real.
Yeah, they want 155. Divine Photo says the Kobe's are on the 15th. This is true. Kobe's are those reversed
Grinch.
The reverse Grinch joint, which ironically too, and tell y'all I've just been shooting the content. Apparently Nike, you won't see them actually put the Grinch name on it because they don't want to, that could lead to that could be sued. So that's why
they lost. So
so these they just have it as reverse, and then the other ones I believe they were called the Green Apples. You know what I mean? But we all know it as
the streets. These are Grinches.
Yeah,
these are reverse Grinch.
Yeah, these are Grinches, but I'm pretty sure they can't take them to court because all Nike's gonna say we didn't tell them to say that. We can't help. But it still could be a gray area for confusion. But I think it's definitely not worth it because they're gonna be like, you can't. They didn't go too far,
Yeah.
But the one that looks like it should have been a Grinch shoe was that one. What was it? Was it the CPFM joint where you can cut the hair?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why. Yeah, that one should have for sure been called the Grinch.
Yeah, that should have been easily a Grinch. Did those drop this year, or was that?
I don't. Was it last
year?
Don't ask me about those. I don't know.
But yeah, you could cut the hair on that joint, which just a horrible job. I don't know. I feel like that shoe was too much. Manny says the Nike Dunk Low Mystic Red. Oh, yep, definitely those dunks. They're dropping on the 13th. I feel like they should have hit those more around October time frame, if you ask me.
Hmm.
They look like a poor man Freddy Cougar dunk, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
a poor man version, if ever. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's a dope shoe, but we'll see. But other than that, let's wrap things up for tonight. We've been on this joint for an hour and 35 minutes. Appreciate everybody for coming through, showing love. Y'all smash the like button, sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. Sign up for that sold out Discord. The link is pinned up at the top of the chat, and it is free to sign up. But other than that, me and Dunks will be back on Monday with another Music Monday. Definitely smash the like button, sub up. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and I'm definitely gonna let Dunks take us out.
Thanks everybody for joining us. Hope you guys all have a great night. Like I say once again, if you got the gratitudes today, good job. And if you want them, I'm sure they're still available. So hope everybody has a great night. Let's just start rounding it up, finishing up our Christmas shopping if you haven't. And if you haven't even started yet, time is ticking. Let's get that done. Besides that, everybody have a great night. And yeah, we will be back Monday.
Most definitely, man. And we're officially out this thing, man. Peace.
Peace.
My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's in purple now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's in purple now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember.